Okay, so what wood do we have for the layout? The main scenic boards on the fiddle yard are 9mm ply. There are 3 boards that will make the front scenic section, and then I have an equal 3 boards 4x2 that will make the fiddle yard area. And then the return sides, the corners, I have, it's going to be 3 foot by 2 foot, and I've got 2 of those. So each return 180 degree is going to be 6 foot long, 2 foot wide to make the corner to fit that rolling stock. Then to make the frames for these, here's all my pre-cut wood. So we have the sides for the 4-foot boards, so that's 4 foot long, and they are 21mm wide by 68 long, I believe that is. I think that's 3x2, 3x1 it's called. Depending on where you go, they want either metric or imperial. Then I have the sides for the return curve boards, so they're 3 foot long. And then I have all the end pieces, they're 2 foot long. So we've got 10 boards, 6 of them at 4 foot. So there's 12, I believe, 12 sides. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, yep. 4 return boards side, so 2, 4, 6. I have one behind me that I've got in a jig already. And then all the end boards, so that's 2 for each board, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, because there's 10 boards, 20 end pieces. And then here I have got legs. I'm still undecided how I'm making the legs. I am looking at a simple solution right now, but I may end up changing it depending on how the layout goes. It is intended, obviously, to be exhibitionable. So what I've had done, at least, to get things going, is I've had 4 legs per board, and there's obviously 10 boards, so there's 40 legs here, and they are just over 3 foot, I think. They're about 3 foot, 3 foot 2 inches. I think, because I was talking to the guy that was cutting all the wood for me and working out, obviously I wanted 40 legs and I wanted a certain length. He then worked out the best use of cutting the wood up to be able to get 40 legs out efficiently. So there's a bit of, I said I didn't want them any shorter than 3 foot. So there's a bit of give there. You can see the 3 foot boards compared to the legs, slightly higher. But that comes up to my waist, and that's about the kind of height. It's a bit lower than my workbench here, but yeah, I think that's a good height for laying the boards. And then obviously you're going to have the board itself higher than that, and then scenery on top as well. So I think that's a pretty good size. So what I'm going to do today is be making the frames. I thought, given that these were off the shelf, they're not all 100% the same size. You can see there, they're pretty close, but not 100% the same size. So rather than build the frames to the boards and have all the frames slightly different sizes because of the boards, I've had all the frames cut first, and I know now 2 foot, 3 foot, 4 foot, and the legs. I will make those into a jig, attach them to the boards, and then skim off the edge of the boards if there's overlap, because I'll know that the frames are square. And that is because over here we've got some corner clamps that will give me the 4 sides. You can see there. So I'll build those up and then put the tops on, basically. So I'll get those made today, and I'll do that on time-lapse for you. Let's have a go. So what I've done here is just laid out the wood for each of the boards, and tried to do the footprint. I had all the wood in the way at the end there, but it just about fits. Oh, out of breath, moving all that wood. So yeah, here's how the wood all goes per board. 2 end pieces, 2 side pieces, 4 legs, 4-foot boards. The return boards, so the big 180 coming around the back here. I've designed it so that they'll only do 90 degrees on each board, because I might then be able to extend in the middle if I want to make it a wider gap in the middle here. I don't think I plan to stand in the middle when operating. I'll probably stand on the outside. But there is enough space here to walk around. But if you've got controllers and things, I don't think there's going to be enough space to stand in the middle. I think it'd be too constrained. You could get a seat in here, sit down. And then, yeah, that's how I've laid the boards flat, but that's how they're going to look. They're going to be up on their ends, so I'll get all the frames made. But yeah, 16-foot, 12-foot scenic section and fiddle yard. And then you've got the 2 foot either end that are 6 foot wide. So that makes a total of 16 foot. It just gets in this garage with all the space that I've got. So having it erected at home may be a problem. But it is possible. There's a couple of inches at the back of the garage there that I can get at that end. So yeah, that's the wood distributed. Right, I'm going to stack it all back up again and start making the frames. So actually what I first did off camera was to build the first frame and work out what was needed, what I had to do, and then I set the process and got to work on building all the others simultaneously. That's what you see here. Okay, well that's the frames made. Very pleased, as you probably saw from the time lapse, it went really quickly. Very impressed with just how accurate the corners are. That's really good. All straight, all Nice corners, really good. You can see the markings there where I pre-marked and drilled and everything. So that worked good. I'm very much a person of efficiency, and knowing that I had to do so much of exactly the same construction meant I thought I'd do it in stages instead of drill, clamp, glue, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, I really think these made a huge difference when building. They really helped. I got that idea off another video, and I got those, I think, off Amazon for like 10 quid or something. 4 of them. I was originally, so I was going to put them on all 4 corners and do one frame in one go, but it made a lot more sense to do one end. And then also, you probably saw in the video, the time lapse, that I had to change my tact from doing the smaller ones to doing the bigger ones, because I needed something much taller to lean on. I didn't want to lean on the frames themselves when I was drilling the holes and putting the screws in case that caused them to twist, the frames to twist. So yeah, very pleased with that. On to the next stage. Cool. One last thing to mention here, as I set the boards out again, or the frames, to see how they look, is I will add cross supports to the larger boards, but I don't know where the track and the point motors are going to lay, so I need to work that out first. Yeah, thanks for watching.